I know a lot about one thing. I know a lot about Islam. I'm a Muslim. Any Muslims here? I'm so Muslim. I'm okay with questions, too. A lot of people of color will do this thing where they'll be like, hey, Whitey, if you have a question about me and my background, don't ask me. I don't speak for all my people. If you have a question about me and my background, Google that shit. As a Muslim, don't Google that shit, okay? The internet's not our friend. If you Google Muslim, half the results are conservatives going, they're all in ISIS. And then the other half of the results are ISIS going, we're all in ISIS. You know what I mean? Like, they're on Twitter. Like, they have followers, they have clout, they have some pretty funny content. Let's be real. Like, don't go to the internet with your Muslim-related questions. Go to a Muslim. And if you're sitting here and you're like, well, what if I don't know any Muslims? How will I ask them a question? Like, how do I do that? Well, there's actually an app that will send Muslims directly to you. It's called Uber, and the way it works, you hit one button, a guy named Mansoor will show up in 3 minutes in a Toyota Camry. You don't have to go anywhere. You can just get in there, just Sharia law, go. He'll tell you everything, hijabs, anything you want to talk about, Mansoor will tell you. People think Uber's a rideshare app. It's a Muslim delivery service. I call it, and then it says Khalid is on his way. It's Khalid 5 stars. I go, oh, shit, all right. Khalid, here we go. Then he shows up, then I get in the back of the Toyota Camry, I close the door. And then the same thing happens, I get in it, he looks at his phone, he looks at me, he's like, Ismail. Like, he says my name super Arab, he's like, Ismail. Ismail. We have secret letters, we're evil, anyway. But he says that to check me, just to make sure that I'm not actually Puerto Rican somehow. Like, he just says that, just, Ismail, and I'll be like, yes, assalamu alaikum, what's going on, Khalid? He gets excited. He's like, oh, alaikum assalam. He gets so excited. And, yeah. And we can all accept at this point in the app's history that Uber, you're gonna have to have some small talk, right? There's gonna be some, maybe you'll try to avoid it, but there's gonna be some small talk, which is fine. The only issue is that Arab to Arab small talk gets dark fast. I don't know if you know the Middle East, it's not happy right now. Like, that is in 30 seconds, it is 0 to genocide. It is dark. Because I get in the back of the car, he's like, Ismail, I'm like, yeah, Khalid, so I'm like, wa alaikum assalam. And then inevitably he's like, where are you from? I'm like, Syria. And then every time, yeah, exactly. I go, I'm from Syria. And then every time without failing, I goes, man, what happened to your country? Fucked up, man! Oh, President Bashar al-Assad is an evil man for what he did to the innocent Syrian people. Allah, God will curse him for 1,000 years for what he did to the innocent Syrian people. Allah will curse him and his children and his children's children's blood will soak into the molten core of the earth for 1,000. And the Chinese girl who's also in the pool is like, I'll just get out wherever you want me to be. I don't need to be a part of this moment you two are having. I'm like, Jennifer, you were in this with us. Jennifer, you have to experience this with me. I'm not even really from Syria, is the funny part. Like, I'm ethnically Syrian, but I grew up in the South. I'm from Florida. Ah, yes. Florida. I've heard every joke. Yeah, Florida's just worse than Syria. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Nah, fuck that. Everybody shits on Florida, and you guys never even set foot in the state. Yeah, it sucks, but you gotta live there. You gotta experience that shit. The worst thing is other Southerners shit on Florida. Other Southerners there's Southerners in this room who hear me call myself a Southerner, and you're like, nah, you ain't a Southerner, buddy. You a Floridian. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Nah, dude, you ain't from the South. You're from Florida. It's a little bit different. Why? Why is it different? Because you got Cubans. That's the reason. Too many Cubans for it to count. We got biscuits. We got cheese grits. Come on, man. I've had a dude from Kentucky come up to me like, hey, dude, you're not really from the South, by the way. You're from Florida. I'm like, bro, you guys weren't even in the Confederacy. You didn't even have slaves, motherfucker. I'm like, what am I defending? How did I get there?